I'm
Beep, 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 beep. And I'm Dad. And this is
Good.
Good Questions for Dad. America Decides Election Coverage 2020 Results. GQ for Dad voting system in place 2020. We all decide, we all vote, we all count the votes up. Spectacular.
A week from last
A week ago.
A week ago. From a week ago.
Oh, I think beep, 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 beep. We have the results in. We're here with our very special election coverage assistant here, Audrey. And we have the results of our previous burning issues of the day for the GQ for Dad household, in which 20 burning issues were on the ballot. 4 ballots were handed out to each of the qualifying voters here, and we have been scrupulous in counting these votes. It's very important that every vote counts. Would you agree, Audrey?
Yes.
And we have gone through the appropriate measures to make sure that nothing untoward and nothing phony has gone on here. These are the results. Let's get right into it.
We've been counting for a long time.
It's been a week. I haven't slept. I have been watching the numbers just trickle in. I've had my cups of coffee. I'm ready to sleep. I think we can now put this election behind us. Let's get to the results. Burning issue number 1 between cats and dogs. Audrey, we had a split household. 2 to 2. A house divided cannot stand. I don't know what we're going to do about that. Maybe we will continue to have a dog and a cat living with us to appease this fractured voting populace. Would you agree? She's
Yes.
eating her
Yes, I would.
Halloween candy. Yes, she would agree. Very well, very well. Issue number 2, hot or cold. Again, a split decision, 2 to 2. Audrey, I'm a little surprised.
Me too.
I thought most early polls showed that hot was going to win this category, but cold came right up from behind and said, nope, not today.
Cold sweet.
So 2 to 2 on that one. So far, we have a very fractured populace in the GQ for Dad household. Issue number 3 that was burning on the ballot. Cake or pie. Audrey, it is a 2 to 2 vote.
Are you
again.
serious?
I am not kidding you.
I thought pie would win.
I thought pie would win too. But you know what? There are some cake lovers out here in this household, and we have to let their vote count. We will have to see what happens when we have to decide between cake and pie. We'll probably just get a cake and a pie to appease everybody.
Good idea.
Thank you. Issue number 4, on or off. A clean sweep for on. We are reporting, beep beep, that on has won a clean sweep, 4 votes to nothing. Therefore, it looks like this household will just keep everything on moving forward, and we will never turn off. Or something. I don't know. I don't know what to do. You have any ideas behind why on would have won?
Maybe because if it was pitch black at night and we still had the rule to have nothing on,
In which if off had won?
we wouldn't have any light. Besides the sun that's hitting us right now.
And then it would be gone. Then it would be gone, and we'd be in big trouble. So I think the populace was very smart on this issue. On wins in a landslide over off. Burning issue number 5, chocolate or vanilla. Split decision, 2 to 2.
Really?
2 to 2. Half the people like vanilla and half the people like chocolate. I know.
I thought it was gonna be a clean sweep for chocolate.
Hey, our inside polling was saying that this was a close race.
Chocolate
and
cake, chocolate.
I need to speak up. I prefer vanilla. I'm sorry. Vanilla milkshakes are better. Vanilla ice cream is better. I don't need that extra flavoring to it. I think we'll have to see if maybe we'll have to.
Chocolate and vanilla are the two bland types. So
Bland?
Those are the
Yeah,
bland.
the most common, I guess. We did not have a third party of strawberry this year. It bowed out early. So you have to live with the decision that this is, again, a split vote. And we're going to have to learn to get along. The chocolate lovers and the vanilla lovers will have to learn to get along. Yes. Just please don't dip your chocolate
If you
spoon
said
into
so.
my vanilla ice cream.
If you saw our latest video, we got a chocolate and vanilla cat. You know, kind of.
A chocolate and vanilla cat.
Yes.
Yes. A black and white cat. Yes. Again, we are a divided household and it cannot stand. Issue number 6. Ron or Hermione?
I remember what I voted for. It was wrong.
I remember who I voted for, and guess what? 2-2. Half the population again going with Hermione, half of the population going with Ron. I don't understand this. I
Ron
voted for Ron. I voted for Ron.
I can't believe
I know. I mean,
your lady friend voted for Hermione. And when we were watching the Harry Potter movies, she was all like, she's just way too much.
oh
she was
yeah, oh yeah.
and now she
People were complaining about Hermione all year and decided, you know what? I'm still gonna vote.
she's
for
even
her.
more annoying in the books.
Even more annoying. Too bad.
I still like her, but
Issue burning ballot.
of the day.
burning issue number 7 of the day. Sun or moon? And in a very tight race, the moon pulls out a squeaker 3-1. 3 votes for moon.
I can't remember
1 for sun.
what-
You voted for the moon. I can remember.
Yeah,
I was going.
I like the dark.
Well,
It's nice.
newsflash. Beep 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 beep. Without the sun,
We
we
will.
all die.
Without the moon,
Beep, beep,
I don't know what
beep,
would happen
beep.
either.
Doesn't even matter. There won't even be a moon without the sun. This is again a prime example of when the voting populace just gets it wrong.
Who voted for
Voting with their heart and not for science. I believe in the moon. Screw the sun. Gosh, sorry. I should not be using that kind of word here on GQ for Dad. But when but when it's election coverage 2020, the decision is in. The results have been counted. Protest. Sometimes he just dropped the S bomb. 3-1 moon. I was shocked. And disappointed that
There's a
science
moon.
lost on that one. Issue number 8. That was burning on the ballot. Halloween or Christmas. And this in a landslide. 4-0 for Christmas. This was not the biggest surprise in the world. I thought maybe some people would vote for Halloween because we just had it. But in a clean sweep, people prefer presents and a big fat man coming down your chimney over ghosts and goblins and mummies and skeletons. So that's not the biggest surprise. I thought maybe Halloween
But what
would
would you
sneak in.
do if like a goblin, a ghost, or those kind of things come into your house, but then when a fat man with a beard that gives you presents come in, you're like, hello? I mean, he hasn't done anything bad. He's not like Jack Skellington.
No, he's not. But Christmas wins. I'm sorry. I mean, a landslide. Christmas will happen again this year. Here in the GQ for Dad household, according to the election results 2020, GQ for Dad decides voting count, recount. But not a recount because we do it right here at GQ for Dad.
Mm-hmm.
We don't need to recount these votes. Burning issue number 9. Sardines or liver. Split house. 2-2. Some people, half the people like sardines, half the people like liver. Do you remember what you voted for? I got the hard count right here. Did you vote for sardines? Yes, you did. Who were the liver people? Name drop. Michelle and myself, the older people, voted for the liver. That makes sense. Liver is
I knew Emily would
liver
not.
is a food for the old people. Burning issue. Although that is a split house. 2-2. Man, these elections are close. Burning issue number 10. Heads
Halfway.
or tails. With a clean sweep, everybody went with heads.
Yeah,
Everybody. Most of our inner polling said that this one was going to be a toss-up. Toss up.
Oh.
Get it? 'Cause it's
Yeah.
a toss up. Get it? That's a mwah, mwah, beep, 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 beep. This just in, dad jokes are really lame. Beep, beep, beep. Back to our. I thought that this would be a toss up, but with a clean sweep. I think lots of people in this world prefer heads over tails, or in this country. We know it in this house. I think everybody likes to call heads for some reason, even though it's a 50-50 proposition.
One time.
Did you call tails one time?
No. One time, we were choosing who would say tails, and we were choosing
And a riot broke out.
who would be able to say heads, who would be able to flip the coin for heads. We were fighting over that, so we had to flip a coin to see who would get the heads. It was like nothing didn't make any sense.
That is annoying as all heck fire. Again, I'm sorry with the language here on Cheeky for Dad election coverage 2020. Cheeky for Dad decides, but to flip a coin to see who gets to call heads on a flip of the coin is one of the more ridiculous things that I have heard over the past week, and I've heard a lot of ridiculous things watching the news this past week, coming from one particular person who will not be named, but rhymes with bump or brump. Anyways, or poop. Doesn't really rhyme with poop, but the person I am referring to said quite a bit of foolish things on the news. Beep beep. Anyways, moving on to burning issue number 11. Spring or fall? Again, split decision. 2-2. Half the people
did
like
I
spring,
vote for?
half of the people like sardines. Half sardines.
I
Half the
did
people
fall.
like spring, half the people like fall. I voted for spring.
It's like love wearing sweaters, and I love how it's like it can be cold one day and it can be warm the next.
That's spring.
And it's
too.
all cozy.
You do realize that you were that is exactly what spring
But
is.
spring you don't wear.
Brings life.
Yeah, and you lose life after having it for so long.
Bye.
Bye.
Beep, 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 beep. You lose life after a certain amount of time. That just in, breaking news. Split house. Cannot stand.
That is just.
A house divided cannot stand, I believe is what Abraham Lincoln said. I could be wrong. You can fact check me on that.
Beep beep
Beep, 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 beep. This just in. Breaking news. Burning issue number 12. Talk to you later or TTYL. And guess what? In a squeaker. Talk to you later wins 3-1. 3-1.
That's the only one
You're
who
the
did TT?
only, which is not a surprise. TTYL does tend to skew younger, with the younger voting populace.
It's like too much work to go. Talk to you
Bring it up next year.
later.
Bring it up again because TTYL lost this year. Woo! Talk to you later. Talk to you later. Talk to you later.
I'll talk to you later about the TTYL.
Oh, very well. I think maybe we got that wrong because really TTYL does work a lot more efficiently than talk to you later. But
But some people
the
don't
will of the
understand.
people will prevail. Talk to you later wins in a squeaker. Burning issue number 13. Pizza or tacos. Beep beep. Tacos in a landslide sweep 4-0. This is, I was
But
surprised.
you could have it. You could have it.
You could have
in
a pizza
bowl.
taco.
You could have a pizza taco.
You could put
have a
pizza in
normal
the taco, yeah.
You do hard shell, soft shell. There's like a bunch of different ways you can do it.
But pizza has that soft, it has the deep dish and the.
But you voted for tacos, so why?
I did because you were. I think they win on the.
It depends on what day you are. Like you're like.
Oh, if I had right, if you've had tacos 5 days in a row, maybe you want pizza.
Mhm.
Did we have? Maybe that's what.
We had
happened
tacos
there.
last night.
See, now would you vote for tacos again today, or would you
Yes,
go
I
with
would.
pizza? So
Yes, I
tacos is still in a landslide. Surprisingly, pizza, no love in this house. Even though, if I remember correctly, on our last show, you were wearing a pizza shirt and voted for tacos. Conspiracy? Issue number 14. That was burning on the ballot. A or B. In a squeaker, 3-1, the A's get it. The A's get it. I went with B because I'm always one of those people that when you go to like the grocery store and let's say you're going in there and you're gonna get like a cereal or whatever, and you're looking there or chips or whatever. I never grab that one that's in front. I always go with the one that's behind. So it's a B. That's how I voted for my B. But I will have to say
I do that too.
You do that too? But A tends to be better is what you're saying though. Slightly. It does come first. It's a vowel. If you look at it that way.
But I think today I would choose B.
Ooh, see? But
It's a
hey,
change in it.
the will of the people, I mean, voting is closed. We're not counting late votes here.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
3-1, the A's get it.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Beep, 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 beep. Burning issue number 15, Elsa or Anna. Now this one was a shocker. Anna with a clean sweep, 4-0
A lot of
over
little kids
Elsa.
like Anna. But
Elsa
really, she's
was-
like, no.
Oh, beep, 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 beep. This just in, Audrey. There are protesters now gathering at Elsa's castle, demanding that she leave. She has lost the election. She is being requested by the Anna contingent. Oh, she's working on the phone.
Please.
Come on.
Yeah.
We need to get Elsa. She,
No. Leave
Yep.
her alone.
We're-
No, that's Anna's sister.
She needs to go.
Yeah.
Right now, yep. Is she leaving or is she staying?
We got some people on it. They're
Is
working
Elsa
on-
staying?
Yes.
Oh, Elsa. Word is that Elsa is refusing to leave the office, even though she has been defeated by a landslide of 4-0.
They have torches and putting it around.
They've got torches. They're putting it around her castle. They're saying, "You're fired, Elsa. Get out of here." And beep, 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 beep. Word in now that those torches that were put around Elsa's castle is now melting Elsa's castle, turning it into a flood, and the protesters are now being washed away. We'll have to get back to this and see if Elsa ever does decide to leave her post. But for now, Anna is the princess-elect on burning issue number 15. Beep, beep. Burning issue number 16. Snakes or bugs? Snakes in a 3-1 decision wins over bugs.
That's two voted for. Did you vote?
I voted for bugs.
Really?
I voted for bugs. I'm not a big fan of snakes. Snakes are kind of, I don't know. I know more snakes are more poisonous, I believe. But my facts were not all that strong when I voted in this category.
Bugs can fly.
Bugs can fly, snakes cannot. Maybe I got this one wrong, but I will definitely stand by the will of the people and go with snakes on this one. Snakes are better than bugs. I will give it to you. Moving on, issue number 17. Old or new? Split. Again, house divided, 2-2. And you know what? This again fell along the age demographics. You guys like the new,
The young people want the new stuff. You and your sister Emily.
This was a hard one for me though because I like old-fashioned clothes, but I also like new clothes.
It's still up in the air. It's a toss-up.
But and then like there's new stuff.
That's a toss-up.
Yeah.
Well, and the older people like the old stuff, but I like new stuff too. So again, this is a toss-up. No clear winner in the GQ for Dad election results 2020. America decides on burning issue number 18, Chunky or Smooth. 3-1 Smooth. You were the only one that voted Chunky. How do you feel about that? You'll have to accept the results. Smooth is better.
I got some information for you,
Here we go.
smooth people.
Ooh.
So I voted for Chunky. I'm gonna give you good reasons on why I voted for Chunky. 1, chunky animals are cuter. 2, chunky food is better. 3,
Chunky sounds better. Chunky is more fun to actually say.
Chunky.
Smooth.
Smooth.
Chunky.
Chunky.
Yeah. You know, you might have.
Funky.
You know, maybe on our next vote, you may have just swayed me. But for now, Smooth wins. But with that right there, with what did you say? Chunky food is better. Chunky animals are better, and chunky as a word is better.
It's better. Yeah.
Again, maybe the voting populace got it wrong, but we got to stand by the decision. Burning issue number 19. Yes or no? In this one, a clean sweep for the yeses. Nobody voted for no this year. It's like 1965 all over again. Yes, yes, yes. Believe in everything. Don't be a grouch. Don't say no. Everybody can do whatever they want. Yes. That's what it sounds like.
The last one. Burning issue of the day.
Burning issue of the day, number 20, the last one. We saved the best for last. We asked the voting populace here at GQ for Dad, election 2020, Trump or anybody.
But you said you wouldn't say his name.
I wasn't going to say his name because I didn't want to say who was the one on the news saying ridiculous things this past week. And that leads us into an interesting point here because our election results show that anybody won 3-1.
Let me guess, you were the one who
We
said
had
Trump.
we had one Trump voter. And I will admit that was me. Hear me out here, okay? Trump over anybody. And my main reason for this is, do you know that you can be president twice?
Yes, I did.
Okay, so what happened now is, from everything that is being said, Trump has lost. Okay, we're gonna have a new president, and I'm thrilled about that, to tell you the truth. Very happy. It's gonna be nice to have Grandpa Joe sitting there in the White House. He's not gonna do anything crazy. Yeah, Grandpa Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, name drops. Way to go. Glad that we got that guy. We're hopefully getting that guy out of the White House. The problem is that he can run again. So you've beaten him once, you gotta beat him again in 2024, which your sister is going to vote in, so she's probably gonna have to deal with him again. And you know what? He'll probably lose then. And guess what? When it's your turn to vote in the next one, guess what? You're gonna have to deal with Donald Trump again until he wins twice. And I don't think he's going to, so I think we're gonna have to deal with him a lot longer than what I
Said
thought.
he's gonna move out of the country, so hopefully he won't run for president again.
Yes, he has said quite a lot of things that are just not true. In fact, I'd like to know one thing that he has said that is true. Yeah, that's okay. Beep, 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 beep. This just in. We don't think Trump has said anything that is actually true. So there you go, folks. GQ for Dad, election results 2020. America decides. Thank you for liking. Thank you for watching. Thank you for voting,
Thank you for
America.
voting.
It's an important thing.